Crits and Critters is a raunchy, rowdy ruckus of a Dungeons and Dragons game with explicit tags, content warnings, and whatnot in the description.
I saw you hit record in the middle of that. Okay. Are we back? Are we ready? Are we good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to Crits and Critters, an actual play podcast set in Unu, the solar punk world of magic animals with swords and lasers. We are playing a game I'm unofficially calling Dungeons and Fate and Dragons. My name is Andres Eduardo. I'm the game master, and these are my beautiful players. Who is this? To my right.
Hey everyone, I'm Austin playing Naute, the Putu cleric. Fun fact of the day for Naute is he has a laser pistol. And if you didn't know, Oliconian laser pistols can have different smells depending on the manufacturer. And
of course.
He liked his the best because to him it doesn't have a smell, but to others it's very, very spicy.
Why so spicy? Why is
Sprite,
it spicy?
Hello, my name is Sophia, and I am playing Elvira, the Chinese water deer druid. And fun fact about Elvira, when she first started sailing, that was such a cute meow. I had to.
That was very cute. I hope someone picked that up.
Yeah. Her family also stopped by a beach, and she picked up this rock that she still has to this day. She calls it her lucky rock. It's not really lucky. It's just a rock, a random rock that she thinks is pretty and shiny.
But very round.
But it's very round and very soft. Like, you know how rocks can be soft?
Yes.
It's a soft rock.
Yes. Oh.
And she loves it.
It's a worry stone.
She keeps it in the same pocket as she keeps her metal straw.
Okay. Which is kind of scratched.
Yeah, but she loves it.
All right.
Just
Because like just 1,000 yards staring at these plants.
well, no, I just when you said soft rock, I imagined like a rock that went squish and like the texture was
And
weird.
they just got like taken away to a magical place where
Yes.
rocks are squishy.
No, I mean like super smooth.
No, I get that now. And then I was like, wait, was it more like pumice? Because you can like, or chalk? Because you can like scratch it with your hand. My brain, I went down a rabbit
Like,
hole.
what does a soft rock mean?
What does it mean?
Soft rocks.
Geology
Soft
is
rocks.
fun. Rocks. Hi,
Your
I'm
fun
Mica.
fact should be what Gertie's favorite rock is.
Oh, what would Gertie's favorite?
Sorry, I derailed you. Just do the original thing.
Do the full intro.
No, don't do that to me. It's a pistol. Hi, I'm Mica. I play Gertie, the striped hyena paladin, and another fun fact about Gertie, which is also once again not actually about Gertie, but about another one of her cousins, whose name is Bird, and she was literally raised by wolves because striped hyenas will actually live in habit with wolves.
That's
They're a lovely family.
I love it.
Yeah, they're a blended family. It's great.
Yeah,
Aww.
it's very cute. Why is your cousin named? All right, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Winona. I just don't remember how to do this every time.
As soon as you start talking.
My brain is blank. Bird-brained. My name is Winona. My character's name is Tin Han Ying. She is a monk, cockatoo, and her fun fact for today is, she has experienced first love and first heartbreak in her young years of, I don't even know how old she is.
Poor sweet baby.
But yes.
She's like,
Well, so long as she's not 40.
She's not decrepit.
she's roughly like infant aged, around 20, 25.
Gosh darn it.
First spit take of the show.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's like probably early 20s. She's young.
A wee bab.
Wee bab. Wee bab who eats kebabs.
Wait, I have a not, well, it is a game question, but
Yeah,
not
okay.
for like the game at hand right this second. So we're supposed to have aspects, and are we also supposed to have something else? I can't remember. Was it like two?
As you were supposed to have at least two regular
that's why
aspects
I
to
wrote
start
that.
and a trouble aspect from the beginning, but you can
Trouble
also
aspect.
save like a little bit of gameplay, or like save your last aspect for like once you've been playing your character, you know them a little better.
Yeah.
At certain times, you can at big benchmark points in the campaign, you can kind of change these out based on if you haven't been using them, or something else fits better, or something about your character has changed. So last time on Crits and Critters, we dove into the destroyed well. We discovered an old hidden tunnel.
Just 40 years.
Yeah, it's like several generations. It's old, maybe like 200 years. You find this secret tunnel full of muck that you have to learn to not quit control, but like keep away from you using your mastery over your own fear. You met an ancient tortoise who is actually ancient from the plane of fairy, named
Grubby.
Scrubby. Scrubby told you some important stuff, including, well, you know what? Listen to the last episode. And here we are climbing out of the well with a bunch of fancy new hats. You climb into the daylight. There is a small throng of concerned citizens who saw you all do this, and looks of relief wash over their faces. A small round of applause. There's like little mice, some rabbits. There's an octopus that some of you recognize, and he's clapping twice.
Is he slapping fish together?
He's off duty.
We call it the
He's
clap and
not
slap.
working right now. And as you climb out of this hole in the ground, wet and newly adorned with cool magical hats, you all feel slightly more capable, slightly stronger, slightly more level 2. I know you just finished doing your character. I was watching you struggle, Austin, and I was like, oh no. Sorry, level 3, pick your oath. Monks, level 3, pick yourself.
I finally have access to my key.
Hey! Yes, but major mechanics are now in play.
Also, a long time ago when we did our aspects, I made a little joke. And I've just now realized when you said the aspects that that's what the aspects were.
Mika has a note on
parentheses what it actually means.
Mika has a note on their character sheet that just says ass plus pecs. And we were like, what is
Why
this?
did I write
Why
that?
is this here?
Thank you for clarifying for yourself.
Because I was just looking at it, I was like, why did I write this?
Aspects. This must have been very funny at one time. But yes, the Oli Conan ship is now a dot on the horizon. There's a few people who have come to make sure you're okay. Probably Anastasia, the crow waitress from that one cafe is around, and she like waves at you and like does like a thumbs up, like a question mark.
Oh yeah, I do like a surfer, like hang loose.
Okay, all right. She like as she usually does when interacting with you, she takes a second to think about it. She's like, okay, all right, that's probably good.
So let me see if I can remember everyone's like compulsions or whatnot. I've got, so Gertie's was injustice. It has to be dealt with as a compulsion.
She's also anyone gets the benefit of the doubt, aka she's slightly naive and gullible.
Thank you for saying that. I couldn't read my own handwriting. I thought it said benefit of Proust, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
The benefit of Proust.
Yeah, if people say things, she just tends to believe what they're saying, even if it's like, "Aw,
Everyone she meets, she gives a hot dog with sauerkraut. That is the benefit of Proust.
benefit of Proust." Wow, I can't do that accent at all. Benefit of Proust.
Ich habe eine Wiener.
I love Rammstein.
Does this mean, do we long rest, short rest?
Yeah, when we level up, do we just like replen everything?
That's
It's like a Pokemon level up. You get the HP.
Yeah.
You don't
Or
get
like-
any PP back. So,
right, okay.
Elvira, your
Yes.
first compulsion is that you're impulsive?
Yes, I
And
jump
that's
into
like-
wells.
Okay. So is that like complete randomness or like intrusive thought kind of compulsion?
It's more like really weighing every single option, like slowly and methodically, is not a strength of mine.
We're polar
And so
opposites.
yes, yes. And so if I see a path that I know, like my choices to do something are like do it or not do it, not what is the
I jump in the hole.
I jump in the hole.
Okay, kind of quick decisions almost.
Quick decisions, yes.
That should be how you write the aspect, is I jump in the hole.
I jump. And what was your second one? I can't remember now.
I have it all here.
It's about my family.
Elvira, dive in, ask question later,
Yeah.
proving I was right to leave home.
That's
Oh, okay.
proving I was like to
Questions
leave.
laser.
Yeah.
Ask questions later.
Laser.
Did my mouth go
Laser. Ask my
Say
question.
laser?
This is my ask questions laser. Pew pew.
Oh man. Oh, that's
I
so
shot
funny.
first.
I was
Nate definitely has that
just
t-shirt.
thinking that like Han Ying's like trouble aspect or whatever would
Yeah.
be that she will not hesitate when it comes to justice, and then I just realized that that's already Gertie's thing. I was like, oh yeah,
That's
whoops,
how your best
I like
friend.
that.
I like
Yeah.
it.
fist bump.
Y'all
elbow bump.
two do not hesitate to do justice. Elvira does impulse, and Naute will be planning while all of that is happening.
That's how he ended up talking to no one when we were all in the hole.
We all
It's
charge
because it's the
ahead.
7 intelligence. It's just like a long loading time, and then like, ding, aha! Oh, everyone's acted.
And it's important to note that Naute has extremely low intelligence, but really high wisdom.
Right.
Yeah, you can hold
actually.
that against me. I can make that a third technically.
That's pretty great.
My negative was technically that I get totally lost in the heat of combat.
Yeah.
So, which is like all Oliconian stuff. But I'm really digging this like developing surfer vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking it as this is what the society is when it was really just one guy.
Yeah.
And we're now like, oh, this is just how Naute is.
And maybe like a few of his buddies who had like a campfire on the beach, because you can do that.
Wait,
yeah.
Bika, we have the same fear too. We both have a fear of failure.
Well,
What
I
is
mean,
this?
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But for
It
very
seems like
different
people
reasons.
with family pressure become
fair.
adventurers a lot for some reason.
Oh, interesting.
What was the fear one again?
fear
failure.
of failure.
Okay, I'll hold this against you.
His little black book comes out with all our scores.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome!
So my cantrips are guidance, resistance, which gives you guys a D4 to an ability save, same as guidance, just
Yeah.
with saving throws,
Very cool.
and spare the dying. And then my
Cool.
level 1 spells are divine favor, which allows me to just randomly start shooting like magic arrows or stronger, spicier laser beams.
Yes, spicy.
And then shield of faith.
Little fact, Elvira is a David Bowie devotee.
Okay, here we go.
Hang on. It can't be quite that. But David Boa.
I thought you were going to say meowy.
I got to Boa first.
yeah.
And I
I
think
like David
Ooh,
Boa
like a
would be-
snake?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah, big boy snake.
Why do in my notes on
Which
the
exists in
world,
this
I have
world.
MySpace written down.
Yeah, there's MySpace.
That's gonna take me so long to like.
Who's
get in
our
my
top
head.
8?
Okay. That one is Meowspace.
Meow.
Meow space. Okay,
Yeah.
that's better.
It's got a little paw.
It was run by cats. The devs
Tom.
are cats.
Tom the cat. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone under 25, get the fuck out.
But I mean, in this world, like, should I go write like a takedown post about Diego? You know,
is going viral a thing?
I mean, you know,
Yes, it is. You totally could. I'm putting my personal biases aside because I hate them, but and not as individuals. I just hate the advent of influencers but it would go without saying that influencers would like exist in this world. It's not the product selling, hyper focused, give me attention and likes, and the algorithm will reward me with like ad revenue. It's just people who know a lot about a
Early
thing.
YouTube.
Yeah. It's basically the internet before the money got a hold of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's my Meow Space.
It's the Numa Numa.
What are cat videos like in this world?
They're just selfies.
It's a cat.
no.
It's actually cats being really introspective about things.
They still like.
It's philosophy talk. It's philosophy talk, but it's cats.
I love it.
Do I have gold or a credit card?
As an Oli
Bitcoins.
Conan.
I just take things by force, I know.
As an Oli Conan, you would have when you washed up, a pocket full of
Dreams.
shells and beans. In one pocket, dreams. In the other pocket, shells and beans.
Shells and beans.
Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, beans would biodegrade. So shells and pebbles.
Shells and pebbles.
Shells and pebbles. They just got to be shiny pebbles.
But they have
God,
to,
is my soft pebble suddenly worth millions?
Soft rock.
No, but it's probably worth like 5
Oh, but now I went down another
pebbles.
rabbit hole.
It's my stone.
Yeah, but it's a 5-stone, which makes it worth half a shell.
Hold on. So if there's like islands and beaches and stuff like that, does that mean you just find currency on the shore?
I mean, currency
Yeah.
is like a little like they do the library system, so I mean, why not?
yeah, it's like his Legend of Zelda game. You just walk over and
There's all these pots
More
that
money.
I keep bringing.
It's back to Animal Crossing. If you find shells, you have money.
can I pay people
Got
in
it.
likes?
People will exchange goods and services for online clout. Yes.
really?
Oh, people don't change that much.
That is fair. I can get
Okay.
you 20 followers.
I'm going to try to lean more into the tech side. Otherwise, I'll get totally lost in fantasy D&D like I always do.
Okay.
I love it.
I mean, they're both here.
Yeah.
Maybe once in a while you have to give us like some vaporwave music or something.
All right. Well, let me bring you back into the D&D just a little bit.
Okay.
Naute in particular. Very recently, you were deluged
Oh yeah,
by an unexpected flood of water, and as you were all swimming back up to freedom, you in particular felt a tug at the corners of your brain to maybe stay down there a little longer. You didn't, but you felt it.
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't stay unless you want to have stayed.
I mean, I could have. I have a magical motorcycle helmet,
That's true. All right.
but it's okay. Maybe not this time.
Yeah, I would have gone back for him, thinking he forgot to put on his pants. Because we
He's
just
just like
got them.
holding it and dead.
But probably that's why I didn't fly immediately. Maybe there was something.
Something
involved
gave you
there.
pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
You've lost your wings and you have pause now. It's very unsettling.
Something happened down there.
All right. So, yes, you emerge from the well. You are stronger. You are more stylish.
Yes.
People have come to make sure you're okay. You look okay. They are now going back into the town, and you would know just kind of from living in this world that you hear kind of like little bells ringing throughout the town and different like calls, not like alarms or anything like, but like you would know that a lot of the guilds, when something like major happened, will call to convene. So there are builders who are meeting right now to discuss the damage and like how to repair the town. There are adventurers like yourselves at being called to an adventurer guild, maybe less experienced, to shore up security in the town, because like this is a thing that shouldn't happen. There are people whose specialty is public relations, trying to figure out how to send messages to Oli Conan and be like, what the hell was this, what happened, etc., etc. At this point, what to do is kind of up to the gang.
First, I'm going to look at the well and see how much water is like coming out. Is it a lake or is it a flood?
No, it is not a lake or a flood.
Oh.
So the cannon blasted away And if had you looked down the well before, you would see it was like stone all the way down, like around the inside.
Yes, spirally.
Yeah. The spiral is somehow more accentuated now. But what didn't get hit by the cannon is still lined with those stone bricks, and the water follows you up and pretty much stops at the top of where those bricks are. So it doesn't begin flowing over. The top of the hill is still gone. The top of the well is still gone. It's not like back in working order, but there's water there.
Oh, okay.
And probably ecologist guilds testing the water, trying to make sure it's not toxic.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have phones, right?
Yeah.
Let's exchange numbers.
Oh yeah, that's actually a really good
One of the
idea.
sweetest things you've said so far. That was so cute.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
that like super intense experience, you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I think. Sorry, I'm like trying to get back into voice.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this earlier this week. Like, you should probably all have a contacts list somewhere on your character sheets.
Okay, I'm gonna put that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is just like.
So then I get to add
Did you say Pokemon Solar?
Elvira.
Oh yeah, that's true too. No, but I was gonna say Persona.
Oh, okay. I haven't played Persona, but it is like Pokemon Solar
Naute.
and on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I have my parents back home.
Well, that could get complicated
I
fast.
call.
That's true. I
You
didn't.
haven't called in weeks.
I call my mom.
You call your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right now?
Yeah. No, she's
Yeah.
calling her mom.
Yeah.
We're just like all standing around it while she's calling her mom.
Yeah. Are you
It's on
like
speakerphone.
standing near the grid?
They're dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you roll?
I'm legit like. Well, no. You know what? I do call my mom, but I'm not in the street. Like I find a like alley or something. I don't mind if you guys follow me, but I'm not going to be like in the middle of the public square going.
I feel like we could let
Hey,
you have
my
a conversation.
family.
And not-
You guys,
yeah.
are we enemies of the empire?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Because I was actually kind of thinking of calling.
Is
back
everyone
to
calling
Dow.
their moms?
Well,
That's really sweet. All right, I gotta come up with 4 moms. Here we go.
here's the thing. I don't think I would call my parents because Hanying doesn't really have the greatest relationship with her parents.
Yeah.
But she would try to call back to Dow, like someone that she knows or like a friend or something like that.
All right, let's do Mrs. Elvira's mom first.
Okay.
You call. It rings 3 or 4 times, and someone picks up. And a very tired voice says, Elvira, sweetie, hi.
Hey.
What time is it there?
Four. What time is it?
It's like 4 in the morning here.
4 in the afternoon.
All right, so for you it'd be like noon, I
It'd
guess.
be like noon.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay? Is everybody okay?
She's gonna roll insight. You hear kind of like a heavy sigh, like, yeah, we're getting by. A couple close calls, but we've had to stay much more undercover than we're used to, and we're not getting a lot of sleep, but we're okay.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to Druidic
Okay.
from Common
Yes.
and just say the well here has been shot by a cannon. And they say we're enemies. What is going on?
You hear about 10 seconds of silence. What's your father's name?
Jackson.
You hear her like not talking into the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and she's talking to someone else in the room, and she says, Jackson. Yeah. It started. Oh. All right. And you hear a door open and close. And she says, she's talking back into the phone. Are you okay?
The fairy dragon died. I'm just gonna say that.
So she has to like think about it for a bit, because they aren't. That's not like every single well has the same guardian.
But that's what's traumatized me from this one. So I'm like, Mom, why?
No, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. These things happen. These things happen. It's okay. I wish I could hug you right now, but
That's okay.
don't. I would. Where are you right now?
Placostrato.
I don't know if I should tell her.
Oh.
I'm going to not change the subject and be like, what should I do?
Just stay safe. If you see Oli Konad, find another street to walk on. Maybe, don't cross paths with him if you don't have to.
Okay.
Sorry. We're just all staring at now.
Well, they're speaking in Druidic, so
No, just us as humans in this room.
Okay,
awkward.
so I'm like, okay. It sounds like you're going to be doing something. Is it safe for us to keep in touch?
We're continuing the work that we set out to do. It's slow going. We've maybe...
What started?
There's been a lot of very scary talk here, and until recently it was mostly talk.
Mm-hmm.
But your uncle has been arrested. We haven't heard much about his status or where he is, and he is not the only person who seems to have gone missing. So anyone with wings, we're just wearing a lot of cloaks these days.
Okay.
Keeping it, playing it safe as much as possible. And we're still continuing. Like, I don't want you to think it's all bad. We're still, we're still doing our work. There's a well here that's underway. It's
underway there?
Yeah, we're working on it. We're not going to stop just because.
Go work on a different well, Mom. This is not going to work out well. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's not, Mom.
I love your wordplay. You're so clever,
Mom.
Listen, I know it sounds scary, but the people here, believe me when I tell you, the people here need it more than just about anywhere else right now. So it's dangerous. We're working on getting your uncle back, but for now,
Okay.
We're staying true to the mission, staying true to the calling.
Well, keep me updated. I'm going to figure out what's happening out here.
I will. I know how to text because we've had it for a long time.
However you want to keep me updated is fine.
Okay. Okay, stay safe. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Click. Oh, wait, they don't do that. Tap.
We have flip phones.
Yes. No, that's canon.
Yes. Clamshell phones.
I mean, fold phones are coming back, baby.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, I genuinely
can fold
miss
both
as a
ways.
person like the drama of a flip phone. Whoosh, hello.
Yes.
You mean clamshell phones?
Many of them have a case that's just a clamshell. It's very popular with otters.
Otter cases.
Sponsor us. Hey, there's one in the. See, we already.
Okay.
What is it? Plug your product.
We already love your product.
Love it.
Okay.
All right. Are you calling your mom, Hanying?
Yeah.
I don't
just
have a good
text.
relationship with my parents.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to call my best friend who is still on Dow.
Oh, who's your best friend?
Her name is Lily.
Lily.
Their name is Lily.
Their name is Lily. Okay. You call Lily?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, wait. Before I call Lily, is there a well on Dow?
Yes.
Okay, then I will call Lily.
Okay. It rings like very nearly the maximum number of times it can before going to voicemail, and she picks it up and she goes, and they go, "Why are you calling me, you loser?"
Hello, I love you too.
Yeah, I love you too. What's up?
So, the well that's, the well, right?
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it still intact?
I mean, it's fine. It's like it always was. Why?
Oh, well, where I'm at now, we just witnessed a well being attacked by an Only Conan ship. They blew a cannon at it,
Oh,
which
shit,
was kind
really?
of insane. Yeah. and it created some really like just crazy monsters, which were not bad. So
the fuck?
Here's the thing. I need you to. Oh crap! Wait.
Yo, there's okay.
Out of character moment.
Okay.
What is my master's name at like the guy who taught us, or one person who taught us on Tao? Because I know that the heron is here on Prokopiou.
Yeah.
But who is my
Frank or something?
Frank?
Oh yeah, because he was friends with the heron.
give him a name?
Yeah. All right. I don't think we named your master on.
Yeah. Who's
Dao.
my original Sifu?
If he is from Dao.
You want a Chinese name?
Yes, but I also want like.
And Blue Heron, Crane. They could be buddies. They could be cousins.
Yeah, it could be one of those things
Like family?
There's like a lot of
Branches.
dojos run by it's cranes because that's just those are the families that
They don't have to be the same family.
stuff.
There,
No, it's
multiple cranes exist.
it's
you
common,
know?
yeah, like communities, like they know each other,
But they are good friends.
right?
They went to like craning school together. Instead of training school.
They hatched in the same canopy.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right. Well, then that's what it is. Oh shit. Winona, how do I say this? Chi Jung Ji?
Just call him Chi.
Chi. Master Chi.
There you go.
Yes, you can call Master Chi.
Okay, so I think while I'm on the phone call with Lily, I would be like, so I need you to maybe go talk to Master Chi and just let him know that like if when you see big scary Oli Conan ship.
Yeah, hey, about that.
Oh no!
Oh, God, it's
no!
there.
Don't tell me.
There's like a lot of ships with that big O on it here, and I thought they were kind of just passing through, but it looks like they're just hanging out.
There's a lot. What do you mean by a lot? How
Like-
many?
Like 4 or 5.
Okay, wait. You need to like pick your words a little better, Lily. Love you a lot, but like a lot is not 4 or 5. I mean,
Well,
I guess.
there's, like at most there's like 1 that passes through here sometimes. Now there's like 4 and they're just docked.
Do you see anything? Can you see anything like on the ships? Have you like gone to like scout it out at all? Have you like?
Nah, you need me to?
Yeah, yeah. Will you?
Should I do that first and then go talk to Chi, or should I talk to Chi first and then go check out the ships?
You know he hates it when you call him just Chi.
Well, he's done on the phone right now.
Okay, fine. Yeah, go. I think.
Taking him seriously is your thing.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Okay, go tell Master Chief first, and then just like scout. I don't know. Send me a pic or something.
Okay, all right.
If you see any of those ships with a cannon on it, actually, if you see any of those ships with a bear on it, you let me know right away. Especially if his name is Diego. You let me know right away.
Ex-boyfriend?
No, God. Ew.
So I thought you were moving on from what's his name.
Don't bring that up.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to Master Chi. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Tap. That's it. Yeah. Beep. I don't know. And phone calls.
Clack.
Clap. Yeah.
We need like a castanet or something.
Perfect. If there's gonna be a lot of phone calls in the show, yeah. Ding ding. All right. You've made your phone calls. You're at the top of the well.
Shoot.
I think I'm going to tell the party about my phone call and just be like, I'm a little bit concerned about home because my friend just told me that there are like 4 to 5 Oli Conan ships just kind of hanging out around our island. And our island is pretty small. I think Prokopiou is bigger, right?
Prokopiou is kind of a series of islands, so it's not an archipelago. It's bigger than that, but like.
But like, is there only one well on?
Yeah, that
in
was
the
the
middle.
well.
Okay,
Yeah.
So there's only one well like per place potentially.
Yeah, they try to space them out so that they're accessible to as many people.
I
as
do
possible.
think Tao is smaller than Prokopiou.
That was very small. Yeah.
Why would they need so many ships? I mean, we saw
I
what
don't
one
know.
cannon did.
Well, okay. So what you also know is that Dao is situated, right on the edge of a very common like throughway for lots of ships. So they aren't necessarily there for Dao, but it is like
Yeah.
It is akin to Pearl Harbor. It is kind of like the last.
Like a gate.
Yeah, and I'm not referencing the attack, just like the actual place.
Location.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm just a little bit worried about like potential for something to happen there, but my friend did say that they would scout it out and let me know.
So it's like noon.
So it's like way more than just one boat going around.
Can we?
I don't know yet.
Is there like a inn restaurant or anything that we can have like a private
Should we go
conversation?
get brunch?
Yeah, let's go have brunch.
Oh, I mean, if half the party wants it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
I could eat.
You're holding your phone as people are saying this, and your phone
like-
goes.
Beep, beep. Brunch options near you.
Oh my god.
Because someone said okay.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I'll flip open my phone and scroll through and look at what options we have.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
You made it happen.
Yeah. No, I'm prepared for this. Okay. There is, funny enough, an Oli Conan restaurant nearby, tapas place.
No thanks.
There are, of course, a bunch of Prokopiou cuisine places offered. Unlike the coffee shop where Naute was earlier, there are coffee shops. There is a fry bread food cart near you.
Do we want like a sit down brunch kind of place, or are we thinking like just like a quick meal?
There's a pho place.
I do love pho.
I will go wherever the group goes. I've had a very strange and upsetting morning.
Does Elvira have any comfort foods? I would like turn to Elvira and be like, hey, I just wanted to check in real quick, like if you're doing okay.
Tapas!
Are we going to tapas?
It's the Oli Conan restaurant.
No. No longer comfort food.
Oh no.
Let's eat local.
Okay.
Is what I say out loud.
I will say that, like, you notice among the crowd of people who've gathered that they're like, you kind of know, just especially from traveling the world the way that you have with your clan, what kinds of creatures tend to hail from what places, and there are a lot of just like citizens living here who could very well be Oli Conan people, just like the way they dress, the kind of animals they are. You don't get the impression that like every Oli Conan everywhere is like hell-bent on...
No, but I think right now I'll probably not go to something that presents itself as Oli Conan.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Sure.
I'm just like trying to figure out how to hide.
All right. There is a Prokopiou themed restaurant. The sign is in blue and white, and there's a little picture of a lighthouse on it, and they have gyros and clam chowder. Those are their signature dishes.
Euros sound great. I was more just like, what a combination!
So we're having tapas?
No offense to the rabbits.
No, we're not having. We're having local food.
I think we're going to the Euro place.
Euro place.
Oh, the Euro place.
Okay.
Euro place. Yes.
So is the lamb situation like a Soylent Green kind of thing?
I was going to
or-
get to that. Lambs are people. So rather than lamb gyros being like the ubiquitous, most popular thing that you would get, I've brought it up before. The animals that are like, cultivated as foodstuffs are dinosaurs, large bugs, and fish.
Dino Euros.
Okay.
How does the octopus man feel about that, being very fish adjacent?
Nico.
He's killing fish on a daily. I think he's okay.
You might have
Nico was like, I'm an apex predator.
I brought this up in a previous one, and it's just Madagascar rules. If you're a sentient creature, you have like human eyes with like the whites in them, and if you're not, you just have like fish eyes, and you're non-sentient.
Oh no, my eyes don't
you're
have white in them
yummy.
at all. It's just yellow.
Yours-
But they're really big.
They can. So they have like the yellow around the irises. That counts.
Yeah.
Fish are just fish.
Also
Dinosaurs.
beady-eyed little motherfuckers.
Yeah. Dinosaurs run the gamut between what we would call cattle. Some would be like the equivalent of horses. Some would be the equivalent of like cats and dogs.
Cattle, livestock.
What you're telling me is that I can have a pet dinosaur.
Hell yeah.
Halfway
Yes.
through this campaign, we're going to realize that dinosaurs have their own language. We just didn't speak it.
Oh,
They were
At most, intelligence 6.
secret life of
Oh no,
dinosaurs.
that's so close to me.
Most are like 3 or 4 or 2,
Yeah.
but some are 6.
It's okay to eat the dumbest dinosaurs. I see.
I mean,
That's kind
that's
of
what
how we
we've
do
done.
it.
Yeah.
We're going to explore this later with our injustice compulsions.
oh man.
I'm really glad I set that up for myself.
Yep.
They didn't broach this in Disney's Robin Hood. I thought it would be fine.
Season 1, restore the well. Season 2, destroy the meat industry.
Go full vegan in this world. What were we
Yeah, I
doing?
guess
to figure
there's
out
no
what
reason that there wouldn't be
Euros.
tofu. Yeah, we were deciding on a place to eat.
Yeah. We got a place to
This is
eat.
real life.
I feel
Welcome
like
to the campaign.
This is the best roleplay we've ever had.
so accurate.
This is the most accurate. This is actually how these things get decided.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna have some. Let's see, who's considered food most of the time? Parasaurolophus euros. That's what it is.
What?
They're the
Word
guys that
did
have
you
like
just-
the
Parasaurolophus.
thing going back in
No.
there. They walk on onto.
Ducky?
They go.
It's Ducky.
Oh, no, you're eating Ducky.
Well, like Ducky's parents.
We're making them orphans.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
As
I
I'm like,
guess actually, if
damn.
this is replacing lamb, then yeah, it would just be Ducky.
yeah, it's
to be
young dinosaurs.
Yeah.
My brain.
their meat is softer.
Foie gras
We
dinosaurs.
this is where we just completely ignore the campaign
now
and go on a crusade to save duckies.
I am more emotionally compelled by dead Ducky.
Ah, damn you, Don Bluth.
Elvira is a little like, now that things are calm, she's like, I can trust you guys, right? Because I'm in trouble. Like she's just realizing, like, oh
Roll
no.
yeah, we're still playing Crits and Critters. Roll an insight check.
I'm gonna use a bean.
There it goes. Do you have any more beans?
I do. I'm gonna use another bean. I'm gonna use all my beans just on this.
Just like see
One
how your
roll.
friends feel about you.
Oh, is she
You said
inciting
insight?
inciting against us?
Yeah.
Oh.
17.
Okay. I'm gonna start over here. Hanying,
Hi.
how? Well, okay, Winona.
Yeah.
Same voice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. What do you want? What can I help you with?
How Hanying grew up on Dao.
yeah.
There's a well there. You've met fairy people. You probably have friends with like. You know,
I'm sorry. I heard you just say furry people.
I mean,
You said
lots of
fairy
people in
people.
this world are
You
furries.
said fairy people. Sorry. Yes.
Fairy people. How does Hanying feel about Elvira being of fairy descent?
Oh, Hanying has no prejudices.
Great.
She's problematic that way.
I love it.
I'm just kidding. I think Hanying is, because Hanying has been trained so much in like spiritual attunement and like being close to that type of stuff. I think that she also notices that Elvira has the same kind of
Like an awareness.
energy and awareness of like spiritual needs. Like she was the first one to run towards the well, even while Hanying was still like brutally trying to attack and kill Diego.
Just like shaking a barrel around.
And so basically it's just like, oh, I understand that this person cares very much for this stuff. And like, I think the most important thing for Hanying is that like people aren't bad people. Like if you're a good person, she'll be on your side.
Okay.
And she'll like, you know, so long as she thinks that what you're doing is in line with what she's hoping for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Acting for the good of others.
Yeah.
All right, so Elvira, your insight would get good vibes coming off of Hanying.
Okay.
How's Gertie feel?
Oh, I'm thinking about it. So Gertie is cautious of.
There are definitely fewer fairy folk where Gertie is from.
Yeah, so. But it's less concern about the background of the Fae and more about just not being sure about anyone in the world.
Okay.
And
Generalized social anxiety.
just considering everything
Yeah,
and what
life
has,
up to
what
this
has
point.
brought Gertie here.
Yeah.
There's just a generalized, like, waiting a little bit longer to get to know people before deciding entirely how they feel about everyone. But simultaneously, she gives everyone the better benefit of the doubt. So, like,
That's true.
until proven otherwise,
Okay.
yay.
Where's Naute at?
The table?
In life and game.
Took off his honestly, I feel like that is the best response.
That is Naute's response.
Okay. All you get off of Naute is that he is there ready to eat food.
All right.
Are you just kind of getting our vibes?
Yeah. Or if you want to be like defensive and like not, and like keep your cards close to your chest, you can roll against her insight.
Oh. I don't know. I think instead of like hiding it, I might just have conversation.
Okay.
So are you like staring us down or what?
No, it's more just like, well, for like assessing the situation, and then because I'm in trouble now, and I'm gonna need. I know I can't do this alone, and I know I can't go home. So I think I'm going to ask you guys to help me, and I don't want that to
Elvira, Elvira, you've been sort of quiet for a while now. You're doing okay?
No. Okay. I'm sorry. I kind of threw that on you in the well. There was a lot happening. I don't know why the Olikonans are mad at us suddenly.
That's a good question. I was going to ask you about that. I mean, they blew up the well for a reason, right?
But I don't know what it is. Like, they... And Mom didn't tell me anything other than there's been, like, a lot of talk and build up, like, anger, I guess. But nothing's happened until now. And you're telling me they did this to 3 other places?
Yeah, that's what I found out on the ship.
I'm the only one outside right now. Everyone else is working on the well over there. My clan is all in one place. Very in the middle of the heart of all of this, apparently.
A wild boar brings your food and sets everything down, and it looks really delicious. And he says, "Yeah, so can I get you anything else?"
Yeah, smoothie.
Yeah. And could I get
Cool.
Could I get a mother's ruin?
Uh-huh.
He takes out his cell phone and like looks that up. Yeah, no problem.
Can I get a Shirley Temple?
Okay, what is a mother's ruin?
Text you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he takes your orders.
Well, anyways, about your family behind war lines.
Yeah. So a lot's just happened. I don't know why the wells are being blown up. I also didn't know what was at the bottom of this well. That turtle dude was a surprise. But we have hats now.
That was a tortoise.
I'm sorry, tortoise. I look around like, sorry.
All is forgiven.
Scrubby.
Scrubby forgives.
Thank you. It's like the narrator from
Sounds like
dude
How I Met Your Mother.
No. The Dude Abides.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
What? You trying to figure out the movie?
Yeah.
Big Lebowski?
Thank you.
Is.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Okay,
We both like stared at each other like we know this.
This like pop culture icon. Okay.
But yeah.
So wait, take a step back.
Sure.
Your family is in Olikona?
Yes.
Interesting.
We
And you said they're building a well there.
well, that's kind of what we've done for like 6-7 generations now.
Are people building the wells with permission?
Well, yeah, it's essentially we're like where a village would be, they need a well and things like that. And what we do is we find a spot that's closest between here and home so that the water is purest and cleanest. And that's just where the well gets built. But I didn't know stuff gets done under it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got...
As far as I know, it's just water. Like good water.
I mean, I'm just a simple bird, so no offense to other simple birds.
It's like everyone in the restaurant just turns like, what did you just say?
Han-Ying, I think Han-Ying registers that and chooses not to say anything.
The boar hears you and he's like, yeah, I hear that.
I'm sorry.
I think Han-Ying death glares this boar.
Yes.
She does the cockatoo head cock, and she's got mean mug on.
Roll intimidation.
That one eye gets real big.
Like the crest is just...
Yeah, it's like starting to get up.
She gets a 12.
He breaks eye contact immediately and shuffles off to get your smoothies.
Nice. But I am fairly sure that the Olaconans definitely don't want a well built and wouldn't give that permission. It's interesting.
Why wouldn't they want a well built?
I mean, they're the ones who are blowing it up, right? Like, why would they be okay with a well being built on their island if they're also the ones who are just traveling around blowing them up on other islands? Unless it's one of those weird things where they're like, we can have it, but no one else can have it. That's weird.
And we definitely didn't have a well when I left Olacona.
When did you leave?
Recently.
Your mom did say that they were being like kind of secretive about it.
Oh, I thought they were just being secretive about where they
Both.
were living.
About their own location and about their work.
I didn't think the well was being secretive.
Yes.
Because it's kind of a big ass thing to try and hide.
Just digging a 20-foot hole into the ground.
I mean, that just sounds like
You
summer.
could call her back.
I will call her back later because I'm going to look at you and be like, you're telling me they're building this well without permission? We've never done that. Why are we doing this? What is happening? Why would we need permission for water?
Is it just
Well-
water though?
Yes.
I mean, there was a hoobie be babbity thingy in there.
It's true. An entire dragon came out of it.
An entire goopy dragon came out of it.
No, it didn't come out of the well. It crossed from the other side because it got hit by...
But that means that they're
whatever
not
that
just water
was.
wells. It means that they're like also a connection to...
Well, yes, that's the point of them.
The fairy dragon was the spirit of the well, and I will say that Olaconans are not really taught as like part of their education system or even the way that they use magic about the spirits and the way that they work and how they're latent in the earth. When Olaconan magic users need magic power, they extract it with or without the consent, I guess, of the spirits around them.
Kind
That
of
is
like
horrifying.
like refining it, I guess, out of what's just available, right?
Yeah.
With the
Do you guys remember the Hama episode of Last Airbender?
Bloodbender.
The Bloodbender, yeah. But like the way she's like, you can find water anywhere, and like sucks the water out of all the flowers and the flowers die. That's the vibe.
I was sort of thinking like the way that human magic works in Dragon Prince.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a lot of the
Dear listener,
haven't seen it either.
Sophia's face.
But I mean, a lot of
Mouth agape.
classic D&D magic, you like take resources like a flower or a mushroom and then burst them into nothing to
Components,
create
yeah.
a spell.
Yeah, there's
Yes, but components give their...
components
grown
are
for it and they're
inanimate
elements,
objects
yeah.
or just plants or like.
That's
a bit
not what...
Just we were just talking about sucking a water out of a tree,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's plant.
yeah, but these trees
It's
have
They're
bland.
also...
Oh,
I mean,
they are
yeah.
what
So I
holds
think
the
this is. I think part of this, like what we're having, is like a fundamental like difference in how the world works.
There's a bit of a culture clash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, because I'm learning about like, what do you mean we need permission? What do you mean you just take the water? What is happening? Has everyone been doing this?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're not in tune with the spirits, you see them or know they're there? Or do we only think they're there because what's it, the other clan? Dowser?
Clan Dowser.
Because Dowser is just going around saying, there's spirits in here, and we're like, that's a tree.
No,
Interesting.
people
Interesting,
who learn magic outside of Olicona are taught that the spirits are where the magic latent in the world is like stored, and the the verbal component of spells is basically, hey, spirits around me, I'm going to do this spell, and they say, okay, here's our power, and then you cast it.
So they lend you the power versus
But in
the power
Olicona,
being
you are
taken
taught
to take it.
different incantations. You don't necessarily understand the implications. but
Right.
the function of them is to take the power from around you, channel it into a spell.
Yeah, so we can get the exact same results without the same verbiage or permissions or things. Mm-hmm. So maybe in Olaconan we don't even really know or consider spirits.
But they're still there.
I guess.
What's going to happen to my family?
There's only,
we don't
there's a
know.
couple ways to find out.
Well, we've got our thinking hats on.
I look over and I'm like, that's clearly a not drowning hat.
It's just the blue link hat.
But I'm just like, sure.
But Gertie didn't have any hats before, so this might as well be her thinking cap.
So what do you... Why do you think they're doing this? And what do you think they... Like, I've never seen anything like that.
Here's
what
your
on earth
smoothies.
did they...
Hang on.
Thank you.
Could I get some hot sauce
For the smoothie?
for the gyro? I was trying to ask earlier, but like you guys were.
He says yes, unless he's got like packets in his apron pouch, and he gives you like a lot. And you
A
think it's
Taco
like
Bell amount of hot sauce.
maybe kind of an apology for when you got mad at him before.
Interesting. Thank you.
Like more hot sauce than Euro.
I pick like 3 packets out and I scoot the rest back towards him.
Okay.
You rejected his offer.
Yeah, basically.
I'll get those later.
When you say like
Yeah.
about the like why are they doing this and stuff like that, I can't recall if when I was on the boat did Han Ying manage to get any of that information out of the captain, not Diego but the other, because I remember
Oh, Captain Angela the Pine Martin.
yes, the Pine Martin.
Oh, stop.
Because I remember being on the ship and like that's why I knew that they had gotten to, this is the third island they had gone to. And then I can't remember if when I was asking her about it, like if there were other ships that were doing the same thing or if they only had the one cannon.
She said that was classified.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rests forehead in defeat on microphone.
What? I don't. There's a lot of things I want to do. But I know that I'm not going to be able to do this by myself. So what do you guys have? And I'm especially interested because to me, you're the closest thing to the safe version of who attacked us. And I might understand if I...
You're one of the good
situ-
Oliconans.
That's not what I mean. Like, he's not going to kill me by just because I'm just here.
Right. Unless
So-
you are.
My thoughts about it.
No, I'm kidding. I think.
I know Oliconans do not commit resources, especially their maritime resources, unless if there's a really good reason.
Okay.
So I got to figure out what that reason is, whether or not Clan Dowser is for good or ill. But I definitely have to figure this out.
Okay.
So,
Well, we're in this same exact place, even though I don't think we did anything wrong. But I absolutely want to know why and what's happening. So, did you say there's ships near your home now? Is that where we think they went next?
There are Oliconian ships docked outside of Dow. You haven't talked to anyone from anywhere else, so you don't know if they're active in other places.
Do you want to go home?
Do I want to go home? Well, I'm waiting to hear from Lily
Okay.
because I did tell them to contact Master Chi.
Diddle dink.
And oh, is that my phone? I'm gonna flip it open. Oh, hang on just a second.
There is just a photo of the area, the channel where ships are going through. 2 of the Oliconian ships are docked. They're much smaller than the one that visited Placostrato. There's 2 further out in the water, which are larger, but neither of them has a cannon.
Okay. None of them that I can see has a cannon.
None of them you can see have a cannon.
Okay, I think we're okay with that. And then I just text back, TY.
She hearts, or they heart the message.
Nice.
So we know what direction they went in. Do I have an idea as to what wells could be in that direction? I obviously haven't seen them all.
Yeah.
And I don't have that memorized. I'm not an elder.
That's true. You might have a map.
Yeah, you would definitely have a map on your phone or on you in somewhere.
It's top 10 wells
Top 10
of the
wells to
area.
visit. Must see.
Yeah, before they're gone.
Updated yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, they know.
There has to be live updates of them blowing up, right?
Yeah, someone took a video.
It's on Twitter.
Yeah, Meowspace is
Twitter.
blowing up figuratively with videos and stuff of the other ones.
Oh, maybe after
Is
lunch
the
we
muck
should pull
thing
up videos.
happening at each one, you think?
Did
Yeah,
you
I
say
think
that's what...
I'm on my phone again, and I'm just looking up the other wells that have been blasted to see if I can find any videos or anything.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Do we know the locations of?
And
I'm just gonna be like,
in both of the other ones, you know what? Roll.
For initiative.
the smoothie guy was in on it all along.
No, roll a nature check.
14.
Okay. One of the wells was in a place called Pelu, Pelu. It's another island, region. Out of that well, the thing that emerged.
Gertie is absolutely listening to everything that y'all are talking about, but also weirdly interested in the menu.
Okay.
Have you flipped it over? There's another side.
Wait, what?
I just subtly flip
That
your
part
menu
wasn't
over.
Gertie
Great
is
callback, though.
absolutely just shocked because you just did that and it was just
Oh, it's not just snacks.
snacks. I didn't.
More options.
Wow. You're like, what's an entry?
What's an entry?
Because you've never seen the word before, because you've never flipped over a menu.
Oh my god! What do you mean? There's more words.
That took me a second. Okay, so the blurry, quickly taken photos that you see coming out of the Pelu well are a hunched over hairy creature that you don't really recognize. Just a mouthful of teeth, walks on all fours. Again, consumed by muck, has icy blue eyes. And the other well that was destroyed was in the desert region of Maraj.
Oh my god! That's a really important well.
Yeah. You know what? I'll even say that that was when you were a kid. That was one of the first. You probably weren't old enough to work on it, but you were there while they were doing it.
Yeah,
You were in Mirage as a child?
we traveled everywhere.
Fascinating.
Was there what was there any videos of that one?
Yes. And the one that the major creature that emerged from that one looked to be almost made of vapor, but the vapor itself was thick with these muck particles. It kind of took the shape.
Are they?
It had a round, stout beak, and it had like wings, but it was like a cloud form from maybe the waist down.
Are they still running amok, or like how long ago was this?
So everyone's just like on their phones at the Euro restaurant.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's
looking at
happening.
Meowspace.
It says lunch. This is exactly how lunch goes.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I'm still setting up my phone.
Oh my god, I love it.
You lost it at sea, probably.
Yeah. The only contacts I have are you three.
Oh,
You didn't put your brother in?
your brother's there now.
I haven't talked to him yet.
Oh, that's true. We haven't
not
touched base
since.
again.
Yeah, he's
Not
still.
since setting up your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just put the SIM card in not that long ago.
Yes.
Definitely gonna get your brother's.
So the area around the Mirage Well has just been abandoned. The area in Peru has been contained, and there are people trying to stem the tide of muck, but they haven't been able to stop it.
So there's like trenches kind of built around it.
Wait, Mirage.
So it's still going. We know how to stop it.
It's not just like a constant outpouring,
Yeah.
but it's.
I mean, it's still there.
like yeah.
How far away is that?
Let's take a look at the map.
I've taken out a map and I'm
Wait,
just like,
so Mirage, it's still happening? Like they're like just people have like run away?
Yeah, it's just kind of like think Breath of the Wild, like one of those places that's just kind of like taken over by corruption.
The
It
Malice,
looks like that.
okay.
The Malice, yeah.
Still going.
How inland are both of these wells?
The one at Mirage is very far inland. The Pelu one, I need to pull up my map, and I haven't looked at it in a while.
how did they get a cannon all the way out there?
Yeah, do Olaconians have like land tanks that I don't know about?
You know they have hovercraft.
Hovercraft, probably.
He-Man rules.
Oh my god!
Yeah, technology, man.
So we know that there's at least, at the very minimum, 2 of these cannons. Because if it's one ship going around on the water, there's one in the air.
Oh, at least.
Because it didn't seem like the ship was there yet.
I have no doubt that if the Olaconians want to blow up the wells, they'll succeed in doing it.
Sorry, Pelu is a city at the southeastern end of Motu.
Oh, so they're coming from around the other way. Wait, where's Dow? Wait, so they skipped Dow. If there was just that one ship.
You can probably guess at this point that they are more than skipping Dow or like not paying attention to it, using it as kind of a staging ground.
That makes sense. That's why there's so
It
many.
is very easy to get most places from there.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn. I mean, should we try to like go to these other wells and like contain the muck? Whatever this stuff is?
I
Like,
mean, part of me is saying yes, but the other part of me is like, all we're going to do then is chase.
yeah, that's true.
Could we tell them how to fix it, or at least how to slow it down? We figured out that healing them helps.
Yes.
Well, I have one more question. Just food for thought. So, you're building these wells to provide water, right?
Yeah.
And we've learned that in order to repair the well, we're going to need Clan Dowser, 4 members, one of them an elder. Yet the well here is filled with clean water?
I'm not sure. Something got released. Is it just...
The ecologists
Yeah.
were coming to check on it. I'm not going to make you like go back up the hill and just like talk. If you were to find their number online and text them, someone would let you know that it seems like the threat has been contained.
Okay.
The water is not yet drinkable. There's still traces of
whatever
muck
muck
and stuff that needs to be cleaned out.
Okay.
But it looks like they will be able to take care of it eventually and like be able to draw clean water from there.
Oh, good.
But the well itself will not like be built up unless Clan Dowser can come do it.
Will not be
So-
built up, like physically.
Right.
There's a...
Wait, so no one.
So,
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like no one can build a well except for Clan Dowser.
There's something special about the way that they do it.
Okay.
It also feels like, I think the idea is that it's a well that never runs dry. because it's connected to the Feywild. So even if the water there is there now, in like 50 years, it could be completely gone.
If
and
that.
they'd have to build a new, like whatever the resource is here, it's not being perpetually refilled. Because from what I know of the wells, like once they're made, they're there for everyone forever.
Right.
Like that was the goal of them.
Because you were able to bring water to areas that did not have water
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah.
Still feels like Clan Dowser has some ulterior motive.
Well, I will absolutely admit that I, didn't know that room underneath even existed, that whole shrine thing.
That is true.
And B, now that you're telling me that you guys wouldn't have given permission for a well, I'm like, why are we building a well there? I'm like, because in my head, I'm like, get out, fam, get out. Like, they don't like us. I don't know why. But they're not leaving. So now I'm definitely going to call back and be like, what are you not telling me? What is it that I don't know?
Oh,
Why did they take my uncle? Oh, by the way, they took my uncle. You guys took my uncle. Not you, but peoples took my uncle. Why would they take someone?
well, if they broke the law.
Why would they take someone and not... Because it feels like if someone broke the law, they'd just go to jail and they... Like, the process would be very clear.
Wait.
Why would they disappear someone?
Is there a law? Is there a law in Olicona? I'm not super familiar with Olicona.
What is law?
I imagine we're pretty strict.
So there is a covenant that has been agreed upon by all the citizens of Unu previous to this, including Olicona, where accumulation of like resources and by virtue of that power has been fully agreed upon to be not good.
Okay.
So everyone is given as much as they need to live and live well. But Olicona in recent years has been coming up with advancements, with improvements to the way that they run their region. They are considering the outer edges of the island a border, and there are measures that you have to take to be allowed to cross over it, which doesn't happen anywhere else. They've introduced shells and pebbles, which is not a system that exists anywhere else. And the only other time, the only other instance in which people in this world are able to amass resources is pirates. Piracy is the main problem on this, because this whole world is an ocean faring.
Seafaring, yeah.
Seafaring peoples. So there are pirate collectives and allegiances and betrayals and things that happen all the time, but that's not necessarily what's being focused on. But those are the players, and Olicona seems to be taking some cues.
Do we have a database of prisoners? A, county website?
Where's the mugshot? I want to see my uncle's mugshot.
You would have had your work phone, and you would have been able to log in and see some of that stuff.
Oh, okay. We'll get Noftis's later.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're so good. But, yeah.
One more question.
Sure.
I mean,
I can answer whatever I can answer for you.
The last I checked, DM, correct me if it's not canon, but the Oliconians have some pretty proficient water purification machines.
Oh, I don't know.
So why do we need wells? Especially here on Pharos, the ocean's right there.
Well, you can't drink ocean water.
We can purify it.
True.
For a fee.
For a fee?
For a fee.
For how many shells?
I also don't
Depends
think...
how much pure water you need. It's very cheap.
So,
Wait.
the well has been here for a very long time.
Longer than anybody here.
Yeah, before the this kind of technology has come up.
Oh, so this one's been here a long time,
Yes.
but you're still building new ones.
Apparently, yes. I also know that we're still traveling. And so if there's a spot we've never been to that we can offer a well at, we would try and do that. Which is why I'm surprised. What? Why I'm surprised. Well, it didn't surprise me that they were building a well there because that's where my my clans decided to settle. And we do one. But you're telling me that we would have to get permission, and that feels real weird. So I don't know what's happening there, but I can tell you, like the desert well, like the other one, they've been around for generations already. So it's not like,
Well, the desert well, you were there for it being built.
so it'd be that's probably one of the most
newest
recent ones.
Yes.
How do I put this? The well and our offering of it was there before the technology was there. So if anything, it sounds more like Olikona's trying to get rid of competition.
I can't say anything.
Because I didn't know they had purifiers until right now. And so I'm like, why? Why would we need purifiers if the wells were already there?
Well,
I'll ask you a question because you've asked me a question.
I'll...
Think about it.
Yeah, he stares for a very long time.
Yeah.
It feels... I feel like the Oliconians are... I don't want to say justified, but they are doing what they believe in. And
I mean, that's true.
Diego... He stares off into the distance for a long time again.
But you've gotten a lot of messaging through that organization and just from living there that this is all like for the good of Olicona and for the good of the world. And this is, trust our scientists, trust our engineers, trust our people who have been, working tirelessly day and night to assure that, everything that we have is of the highest quality and so on.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what comes next. I'd be interested to see a well that is not finished, so I can see what it's actually built from. Or we could...
That means going to Olicona.
Yeah, hey, not to eavesdrop, guys, but it kind of sounds like you need a boat.
Is this the boar guy?
Yeah, sorry. I just came to check on you.
Oh, what up?
Hey, how's your food?
You're going to order from the other side of the menu now.
Oh, you found the entries. Cool.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, we have a lot of good stuff.
I'm a big girl.
We got
I
beetle
didn't
brisket.
know that it came in bigger sizes.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is fucking dope.
Small, medium, large is very stark in this world.
Well, I mean, Boar Dude is right because he never told us his name. We do need a boat no matter where we're going.
My name's Nicholas the Boar.
Nicholas.
Yeah, hey,
Are you
what's going on?
offering us a boat?
Oh, I mean, I feel kind of bad about before, so I can't give you a boat, but I know to get a boat. Is it just you guys?
And probably maybe some others.
Okay, but small crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably need 3 vouchers for something like that. I could ask my boss. He'll set you. Well, not my boss. We don't have bosses. I could ask my elder. Mm-hmm. I could ask my elder to put it in good word for you.
I mean,
Wait, what are vouchers?
Quick pause.
For the
So what you
library.
as citizens here would know is that because there's no money, you don't need to buy a ship, but you would need community approval to be allowed to take one of the ships that has been built for whoever needs it to use it for whatever they need it for. So if you can get 3 respected members of the community to say, yes, this group of people deserves and will make good use of a ship of this size, then the city will approve
well, we
it.
did just
Oh, they're
save the...
literally vouching for us.
Yeah.
Vouchers. I thought you meant coupons.
Boat coupons?
Boat coupons.
No. It's
We
3
could probably
votes of
find that
confidence.
because we just, no matter what the cause or anything, we did just stop looking at the footage
Yeah.
of the other 2 places. This from happening here.
We did just protect the well.
Yeah.
Me included, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 total Oliconian soldiers asking for a boat. Might be a hard sell. Maybe you should talk to them.
Bring all.
Well,
Yeah, because the
I
cannon
think I
kind
can
of
talk to Master Edgar, the blue heron who runs the martial arts.
Edgar Sifu.
So that'd be 1,
Edgar
2.
Sifu. And then maybe if there's another like village elder in this town.
Yeah, like I said, who is considered an elder is mainly within the structure of whatever guild they're a part of. So
Is
like,
Nico an elder?
I have to include the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I forgot about that.
You should. That first episode was pretty
that
dang
was
good.
pretty fun.
You,
fun little mini-adventure.
I think you would have been able to extrapolate with like the level of skill of his fish slapping that Nico must be well respected in the Fishers Guild.
He's always everywhere. He's got to
He
be.
gives such good high fives.
Yeah, he's a real cornerstone of this
legendary.
community. Hey, thanks. I remember the voice. It's me, Nico.
Yay! So we can get a boat and decide where to go.
Well, I can go to the dock and look at the shipping and trading routes that are happening.
Okay.
Okay.
And we kind of know the direction by looking at the trail of disaster. The direction the cannon ship might be going. And then we have the option, which
Of going to
frightens
Olicona.
the heck out of me right now. Or to see the non-cannon ships. So we've got 1, 2, 3 directions we can all go. What do we want to chase? Do we want to go to?
Maybe one of you want blah, blah, blah. Sorry, these entries. Yeah, they're great. Maybe a little bit too much gin. It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
that glass just keeps getting refilled every time you're not looking.
It's from the bottom.
It's these magic cups. Great. Maybe we should look at a place that's not blown up yet.
Oh, like guess where the ship's going and go to the well beyond it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Maybe.
or do we want to like cleanup crew?
Yeah, are we trying to head them off or here's the thing.
It'd be kind of nice to see what a place looks like before the
I
destruction.
mean, we got to see what it looked like here.
Yeah, but we weren't.
You weren't prepared
Aware,
and I
more
was like,
prepared.
you all have passive insights as like a stat that you have somewhere. So without rolling for it, you'll all also remember that you have Naftis, who was till recently stationed on that big cannon ship,
Okay.
who might have some idea.
Oh yeah, he definitely knows where they're going next.
Yeah, do we want to like head them off? And because I feel like again, it was classified that I don't know whether or not there's more than one ship that has a cannon on it, but if we can get rid of some of those cannons, or at least the one that we do know
Well,
of.
I think before we could do that, I think you need to find out why they're doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I can vouch for blowing up a ship just yet.
I didn't say
And
to blow
I
up the
need
whole
to-
ship, just the
I need to-
cannon.
You don't want to
Call my
second
family
pass it,
again.
Diego?
Yeah.
I never said anything about Diego.
So maybe it might be the best idea then. I kind of like the idea of going to a place. If we're going to try and cut them off, maybe going to the... Sucks because it feels like I'm leaving a well to die.
The
The
one
one
here is like
before.
stable enough.
The
You've been assured that it has a path to recovery.
Yes, that's true. That is true. So maybe going to one just beyond would give us time to do a little bit more due diligence research, because my family's obviously not telling me everything.
I wonder if
I feel
they're...
like we should talk to your brother.
we should.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's a good idea.
So-
Boat and brother,
All right.
the BBs.
I have notes that I have. So I still have my brother, and then a hummingbird, a bat, and 2 other Oliconian soldiers in that inn.
Oh, let me
So-
tell you exactly what they are.
Yeah, I think the
Okay,
bat was
okay.
the one who was like, "Yep, they left us."
Yeah, and the hummingbird had a super deep voice and didn't like Diego. That's my notes.
That might be the one who was like, yeah, they love this.
Okay. The other two, one is a cow.
Cow?
One is a red squirrel.
Aww.
Are they similar ranks to Noftis, who is... I'm not sure what his rank was.
Right.
Yes.
8.
Also,
He's rank 8 and you're rank 6.
I'm rank 6, okay.
I don't know why I remember that.
I looked this up. So they
Didn't even look at my notes.
they are called Alferez de Navio, and Teniente de Navio is their rank.
I have no idea.
All right, we'll just do ranks 1 through 8.
Okay.
I like it.
They are rank 8 and 7 sailors, I guess. They are 8th and 7th rank. You're a 6th rank. Admiral or Almirante is the first rank, highest.
Wait, Admiral who?
Oh,
I'm just saying Almirante is the word that they use for admiral. Is the highest rank that you can achieve.
Oh, okay. I had Angela the Pineborn as a rank 1.
She is a capitan, which
Rank 4.
means that. Let me count.
She just drives the boat.
yeah, that's all she wanted
Yes,
to do.
4.
Yeah.
She's 4. And I had Diego as a rank 4 lieutenant. What's he?
I guess he should be slightly higher, so he would be a rank 3, which is a contraalmirante.
So if we want to get actual information, maybe Noftis has something, but if we need to get better information on why Olaconan's doing this, we probably have to find like a rank 2 or more, depending on who has like the good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you would, or access to their things.
Also true.
How good am I at computer hacking?
Oh, is that a skill? Oh, it's gotta be.
It's definitely a skill, and I've had this thought before. I think I'm tying it to investigation.
How good am I at
Yeah, that's an intelligence
computer
skill.
hacking?
How's your intelligence?
+2.
My intelligence is +2.
Okay, all right.
We could all try.
So I
I'm
don't
on
know.
my phone like all the
It's
time.
like
That's true.
It's one of those skills that, like, in this world, everyone, they in school they teach you. There's programming classes, so like
like
everyone's
basic
got
coding.
like basic computer literacy and ability to do that stuff. But some people took it further.
Do you guys want to get out of the inn and go go over to the inn and have mimosas and talk to Noftis?
I think I'm good on drinks, but
Could we get vouchers as we're like getting to the inn?
Yeah. All right. So I don't want to tie up too much time with vouchers. You enter the dojo. It smells like sweat. There's a bunch of adults putting on their civilian clothes, and Edgar Shifu is in the office doing paperwork.
I knock on the door. Hello.
He turns to look at you, and he sees you, and his eyes like widen, and he gets out of his chair and bows to you lower than probably anyone has bowed to you before, and he says, Han I am so sorry I didn't listen to you. What happened was... And he's like, being
need a
really
boat.
emotional.
Yeah. He's like, we need to just vouch for us.
She fully just cuts in and she's like, we need a boat.
He like his eyes are tearing up, and he was ready to do this whole emotional speech, and he looks at you and he's a little shocked, and he processes what you're saying. He's like, turns back to his desk, grabs a paper, scribbles some stuff down. He says, absolutely.
Oh.
I bow and I take it with 2 hands.
Okay. I could still use help teaching on Sundays.
Absolutely not.
Good luck on your travels.
Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it.
You pass by the coast. Nico the octopus is busy doing his thing. He's got 4 fish this time. Slap, 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 slap. Slap, 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 slap. Slap, 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 slap.
He's got a
Hey!
To it.
We need a boat. Would you vouch for us?
Yeah, that was you at the well, right?
Yeah.
My goodness, of course.
Yay.
And he has beautiful handwriting.
Ooh.
Turns out. Yeah, he scribbles you up a little voucher. These people deserve a Class D ship. There's a system somewhere. a Class D ship, and he says, "You guys want some fish for the road?"
Sure.
Yeah.
Always, my dude.
He bundles all 4 together and gives them one last good slap, and he like kind of holds them up next to where his ear probably is, and he says, "Yeah, that's good."
I'm gonna write this down.
We each have a fish.
Fish for later.
Let's see.
We need like a
Fish
ship inventory.
fillator.
Yes. Oh, God damn it!
Just got it.
Ship inventory for fish. Wait, can I look at the voucher that Edgar Schiffel wrote for me? What kind of ship did he write on it?
Also Class D. That's based on the crew size that you said you were going to have.
Okay.
And I assume
It's
before
not
we
like
left
if
the
they're
cafe,
cool, they deserve a better ship. Yeah.
Or how sorry I am.
before we left the cafe, we grabbed the one from. Dude.
He goes into the back and like comes out holding just a piece of paper. He's like, where did they go? And then he goes outside and like runs after you before you leave. He's like, "Hey, you forgot.
Thank you.
Also, one of you forgot your food that you boxed." Because that
Probably
always
the only
happens.
one with the entree.
It was Gertie who's just like fucking trashed at this point. You've had the equivalent of like 4.5 gin drinks. All right, you are in possession of your 3 vouchers. If you go down to the docks, there is a small office. There is a...
Well, I mean, we can, now that we have it, we can do it anytime.
Oh,
so
yeah, you can go
you
anytime.
want to talk to.
All right.
Yeah, we should go
Yeah.
to the inn first and find the rest
Make sure
of the
that your
crew.
brother wants to come with us.
Yeah.
That's true.
You find Naftis at the continental breakfast area that they have, just filling bowls with legally safe Fruit Loops and downing them.
I'm just
Like,
staring.
I can't believe they give you as much as you want. I've never been happier.
I'm just looking between them like, there's 2.
He doesn't put milk in it. He just like tilts the bowl back, like unhinges his mouth as far as it'll go, and like puts the whole bowl in.
Can you do that?
Yes.
It's very cool.
And then he sees you, mouthful of loot froops, and
Oops, all loops.
oops all loops. Mouthful of oops all loops, and several of them just like spray out. He sees you go, "Roar! You want to try your friend?" And he holds out his bowl.
An empty bowl?
No, there's some in there.
Oh, okay. I'll politely just kind of like peck at them. Or not peck, but
That'd be pretty
wing
appropriate.
to mouth, however I do that.
Popcorn.
Eventually, he's like, "Hi guys,
Hey!
what's up? What's going on? You?
We got a boat.
Whoa! Do you hear that, guys?" And the other guys are just like having coffee, contemplating their lives. We got a boat. We're off to the sea.
Wow, I guess he's coming.
Is that... Can I be a ship captain? That's a promotion. That's a rank 4.
Within the Oli Conan army, nobody will call you captain. In the context of this one ship that all of you are sailing,
You're
I'm gonna
probably
give
the
that
most
plane a second.
experienced.
Do you have navigator's tools?
I don't even know. Actually, just small detail aside, the reason I ended up on Pharos is because our ship capsized and I ended up here. But that probably won't happen again.
How about we call you captain, but I actually drive the boat since I have the actual skill in it.
Oh, that's right. You have
do.
water vehicles.
I do,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The ship will have like
but I do not
specific
care about
roles,
titles.
and like the captain role is more, to your point, is more of a navigator / helmsman. And the ship will need a security officer. The ship will need a chef. The ship will need a navigator. Actually, is separate. So helmsman is probably more appropriate.
I will do whatever the actual driving is since I can.
So you are the helmsman or helmsdeer, as it were.
Helms dear.
You're the helmsdeer.
Helms dear.
Oh, is this a powered boat?
This ship, as you would know from having been on any ship on the water in this day and age, has something called solar sails. The sails are functional as wind-powered devices, so you don't need to use power when... the ship has solar sails, but those sails will collect energy and store them in hyper-efficient batteries, so you have engine power, you have low-grade weapons aboard this ship. Yes.
Ooh.
Fancy ship.
Teeny tiny laser cannon.
Teeny tiny laser cannon.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All that's left is to name this ship, and you are good to set sail. The other sailors don't need RP moments. They're going to come with you.
Hang on.
Nice.
Oh,
I thought these ships were all like borrowed.
Uncaged bird.
You mean free?
I was trying to bring it back.
Okay.
Right away.
All right.
We're doing the uncaged.
You take your positions upon the uncaged bird, which I have to fucking write down now.
This is so bad. I'm sorry.
Unless someone wants to know about this.
I mean, let's see. I think the majority of the people on this boat might be birds. If you consider,
You're free.
we got three birds. Four birds.
Or would this be kind of funny because by being on a boat, would you technically be putting yourself in a cage?
I mean, I can fly off this deck anytime I want.
Oh, yeah, so no. Yeah, the ship will, and I guess, so we're calling it the Uncaged Bird.
We can definitely change this at another port. Just gonna...
We should change it every time we sail.
The worst
Different
sailors
name,
ever. Different
flags.
sailors.
It would make us
No.
more difficult
Oh
to track just in case.
That is true.
All right. Well, then, with your crew newly boarded, it will be decided who is first mate, helmsman, medical officer, and chef later. You set sail, and the sea
Really
lies
quickly,
before you. Yes.
Honey's just gonna be like, now this, where is the ship you guys were on headed next?
Oh,
All right.
Is that where we're going?
I think we're trying to get ahead of it, so at least we know the direction.
Yeah.
I think he knows.
My next assignment, I think, was supposed to be on Isla Sapa.
Easter slapper?
Oh, sorry, that's just my accent.
How do you pronounce?
No, Isla Sapa. ISLA for island.
Easter slapper.
Slapper?
Space SAPA.
Oh, SAPA.
Easter slapper.
East.
That's what the locals call it.
I understand what you said, but that was an amazing thing.
Isla Sapa?
Isla Sapa, and I think this episode is called Easter Slapper now. The open ocean awaits, and you set sail, and that is where we are going to end it for today.
Da, 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 da.
I got to get that Wind Waker music in here.
Yeah.
Outro music.
If we had a paradise, everything we need, could anybody hurt it in fear or for greed? The balance disrupted will answer the call. If an injury to one is an injury to all, we don't know, but we will learn. We can't afford for the world to burn. From talon to claw, together stand. By spell or by sword, we defend this land. Thanks for listening to Crits and Critters. For real, thank you. We were Mica Heilman, Winona Huang, Austin Rasmussen, Sofia Vidal, and myself, Andres Eduardo. You can find us and all our individual information at Crits and Critters on Instagram. Thanks again, and we'll see you when next we return.